provider, our job is to respect what the family-centered dynamic is. So sometimes it's really easy for the parent to be very hands-on and involved in the care of the kiddo. And other times there are a lot of moving parts that we need to respect and be creative around as well. So I think anytime we can get them to engage in an activity that promotes some movement patterns that we want to see for kiddos at home, or be a friendly reminding voice for their, keeping their kiddos on track and compliant with certain things we might be asking, that is a definite win.
Yeah, and I think that's, getting caregivers and parents involved is something that separates pediatric PT from regular PT as well. And as children get older, sometimes they'll morph and look more like just typical outpatient PT. But for pediatric PT, right, like that family-centered care is really the core of it. And so, I think as an outpatient provider, I've taken a lot of lessons from my colleagues in like early intervention, because early intervention is family-centered care in natural environments. And so, getting caregivers involved here, I really strive to make sure that their wants and needs and concerns are heard and validated. Also, like validating that like they're doing a good job, because a lot of times they don't hear that. And then also like giving them tips and tricks of like, how can you incorporate this stuff into your daily routine, right? Because when stuff is incorporated into a daily routine, that's really when it's allowed to like what elicits more of that learning and that motor learning and planning and that carryover for life. So we really try to empower them to like show them if we're facilitating a movement, showing them and coaching them through that, and then allowing them, giving them suggestions like, maybe at every diaper change, you can do this stretch or this or that, and giving them ways to like incorporate it right into a daily routine. So it's not extra time they have to set it aside, but more so just like, what is something you can do this with?
And I would add to that too, it's the caregivers and parents are really important members of eliciting some of the activities outside of PT, but so are the siblings. So big brother, big sister, family members of all ages can be engaged in trying to help with the PT outside of the clinic.